That's AM, folks, at 3:45 a.m. on the 16th of December. Glendora finished the titles. There were 15 editions. The Panasonic is recharging. That's my neighbor's camera. And the poor Sony, it still takes a beautiful picture, but you can't rewind and you can't play. It won't play even. Here they are. There's 80 shows there. It took how many hours? 15.5 hours. I wonder if that's right. Took from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then I went to the winter walk. No, it took 18.5 hours. I came back at 9 o'clock and finished the titles and all the editions at right now, 4 a.m. So there's 20 shows, 20 more, 20 more, and approximately 20 more, 80 shows. That means 15 editions, but all these dubs of them. .com was a big help. She loves to be on TV, as you can see. So it was a fun day, an interesting day, and a challenging day, as they all are, and we thank you, God. One pure thought. Oh, we have to stop that. We have to help them. We got to help them, folks. We have to unblind their mind. Let them know the glory of all of the riches that God has for them, and all the beauty that God shines on them, that they don't see. Their eyes are not open. They're looking in the wrong places. Light to shine out of darkness. Knowledge of the glory of God. Help them, folks. Help them. There's no need to be unhappy. Being happy is easy, and that's what I want for them, 100% happiness. I'm telling you that being a partner with God is an exciting state. Partnership Day for me was December 14th. It happened on February 14th, 2004. 2 years, 10 months ago. And that's what I want for you. I want you to have that happiness. What do you get, folks, when you cross an owl with a goat? A hootenanny. Sony, we're going to buy you a younger brother. You're tired. You can retire. Is that bread place where they have all those different breads?
Panera bread, yeah, yeah.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, it's expensive. I don't go there. They wanted $2.50 for a cup of coffee. Well, you know, in the city you might have to charge $3, but I'm sorry. It's not worth that. Lower.
How are you?
me to take one?
Oh, sure. Here, why don't you take the flyer too?
Okay.
You're looking for cameras.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
right
looking.
here.
We're looking for Felicia. Right here, Mary. Oh, those. All right. Sony. You're looking for Sony.
Okay, Panasonic.
Like this.
Yep.
Looks just like this. Oh, there are two.
Oh, it's a camera. Hang on a minute. Sony, Sony, Sony. Sony, Sony, Sony. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
She's the camera. That's what they told us.
What's your number?
HC26. See, these are the hard drive. This is the newest thing, honey.
Okay, because they've got circles on them.
Yeah.
Here's the Sony. Hard
No.
drive.
No.
DVD.
There's Felicia. She's going to solve it for us.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to look for TV.
Okay.
I'll be over there somewhere.
Okay, I'll take the.
There, you
all right.
take-
I'll meet you here.
Yeah.
I won't go
Okay.
anywhere but here.
Okay.
All right, put those right into
All
there.
right, telephone. We don't want telephones. Let's see what they might have on sale. Plasma frame.
Felicia? Sony mini DV camcorder, 324. Panasonic. Canon, $10.99. What is that? $10.99. This is a Panasonic, isn't it? This is ours. This is ours, I think. I recognize the price. Oh no, it isn't. It's a Panasonic. JBC, $269.
So for 20 years, you're looking at about 5 hours. You could probably do it on a TV. I just have to make sure it comes with AV cable.
That's what I mean. This is not a high-tech variant. So what are you doing? Are you checking out the cable?
Just checking to see if it comes in the box.
Okay.
I need another one of these. HC21, which is now HC26.
Is it what type of device does it burn it? Does it comes with an AV cable? Okay, 1 second then. It says it comes with it.
Don't sell that.
Oh, gee, what a guy.
You don't know her that well. Don't ever ask that.
Or did you want to stay in DVD?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
But then Chrissy's come up here.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Hello.
Hi, Felicia.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. What can I do for you today?
You lasted a long time. It was 2 years ago I came in and bought this.
Yeah?
I need another one.
Another one of those?
Yes.
Like the same type?
Well, they don't make HC21 anymore, but it's HC26.
Yeah, we have the 26. You want to get that one?
A brand new one, box unopened.
All right. Let me finish helping up these folks, and I'll be right with you, okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. Circuit City, Albany, New York. We have placed our order. HC26 Sony. You want to look at these other ones? $10.99. High definition mini DV camcorder. $10.99. Canon. There's an external. I don't wonder if this is the one that Arnie bought, and also Albert bought one. Sony mini DV camera, $2.99. What one is it? No interest financing. Open box value, $2.39. You want that, folks? Should we buy that? He's different than ours. Does it have an easy cam? It's got to have an easy cam, and it's got to have what? A Carl Zeiss lens. It's a Panasonic. What do you got? Samsung. So you chat with Glendora and all those TV sets? How you doing?
How are you doing?
Perfectly, thanks.
Excuse me. You Canino. Oh yeah.
And then I'm next.
Oh, okay.
Don't run away though.
Oh no, can't run away.
My Sony camcorder wore out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This all went.
What?
Yeah, 2 years ago I got it up here.
2 years,
yeah. And it's done. Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Great.
It's done 6 TV shows for 2 years. Not only videotaping them, but playing them back to put them on VHS.
Yeah.
So I don't think we could ask for anything more.
No, you still got your receipt, right?
This is the thing, this Easy Cam. and easy record. It's got about 25 functions. But you just press this, and it gives you a perfect picture, and it gives you a perfect playback.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, and it has the Carl Zeiss lens, which is very important. The Carl Zeiss lens.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Well, you don't. Most people don't work them that hard.
Yeah, I know.
But you see, it's done like last night. I did 15 half-hour TV shows, 8 dubs of each.
Okay.
So the camcorder plays the original footage. I have the character generator that puts the titles on it, and then it makes 8 dubs on VHS. And that was 15 editions, so that's a lot, and that's about every month.
Wow. Gracious.
So how you been, Felicia?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Very good, thanks. Boy, you lasted a long time.
Here, I'll tell you about it. Did you want to put the protection plate on here? We have 2 weeks and I can put that out. So whoever you're giving this to, tell them about it. And tonight put it on. $64 will cover for 2 years and everything but lock with that. And it covers all the regular.
What are you going to buy?
No, I have to get a battery charger for my camcorder.
Oh.
Small one. I mean a big one, you know.
Well, let's see it. I'd like to see it.
I mean, what little we do with it.
That's a nice case.
Yeah. I got the camcorder from Walmart, but since
Oh, I see. Now you need the charger.
yeah, I lost the charger too.
Oh.
Yeah, but they said I could probably get one from here.
Oh, you got to have the charger.
Oh yeah, because I can't.
You don't have the
charge.
AC adapter then.
Yeah, that's what I need. The
Yeah,
AC adapter.
oh yeah, you got to have it.
Go in there to charge the battery. It's not. It's a. Had it about 3 or 4 years now. It still works.
Oh, you
JVC.
lost it?
One of the new ones. Yeah, my son lost it.
That sounds right.
Not me. You know?
Yeah, that sounds
My
right.
son did.
Oh yeah.
So.
Dropped it in the ocean. I got a telephone call from one of my teenage watchers down in Wappinger. She says, Glendora, I dropped my cell phone in the ocean.
Oh, gracious. I know.
I said, which ocean? The Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean?
Right.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Oh, one of them.
She says the Atlantic Ocean. I was up at the coast of Maine standing on the rocks. Boom. Splash.
Oh, wow.
Kids today.
Oh, yeah.
See now, you can't, you look through here, now you can't see the viewfinder. You close this, and this is the only thing I have left. It's just viewfinder. It plays, it will not play anymore, and it won't rewind anymore because I don't have a screen.
Yeah, don't have a screen. You can't do nothing without it.
Yeah.
You should just exchange it out for you.
Oh, you think so? I'll ask her. Yeah,
So
thank
why
you.
not?
Good idea. Do you?
C26 you want, right?
Yeah. Do you give a trade-in policy?
No.
You don't on the Sony?
Nope.
Poor little guy. See this right here? Carl Zeiss lens. See that right there? Oh, it's magnificent.
So she's gonna get you another one.
Excuse me?
She's gonna get you another one.
Yeah, she's got another one.
Okay, great.
Unopened.
Great. Good.
Well, actually, this is an H21, Handycam 21. It's going to be an Handycam 26. Thank heavens they've got them. I've been calling them and calling them.
Might be a little better. Not too much, but.
Felicia,
Yeah.
that's the H26.
Yep.
And Felicia, does it have the Easy Cam?
Yep.
And does it have Carl Zeiss lens?
Yep.
Those are the only 2 requirements.
Yep. Everything's the same.
Okay, let me get them.
Yeah, excuse me, bud.
Same batteries and all.
Well, I have everything original.
Yeah.
Even the twisters. It's a different color box, Lisa.
Yeah.
Felicia.
I like to change it up every once in a while. Did you want the protection plan on this?
No. But thank you anyway.
What's your phone number?
What?
Phone number?
Can't have it.
It's just we need it to keep track of your purchase. You gave it to us last time.
No.
Alright. Put ours in here. And if something goes wrong and you lose your receipt, we can't take it back. It's yours forever.
Oh yeah. It's a new purchase, isn't it?
What?
You should be able to change that.
No. No, she said you couldn't exchange. And they have no,
Do you have your ID on you? Please. You didn't sign your card.
huh?
You didn't sign your credit card, so I need to see your I still need to see your ID because the ones that signed before you got there.
What ID?
I don't know, like driver's license or something. Is this a picture ID?
Yep. How are you today?
Good, how you doing?
Good. I hope that gets better.
Yeah.
Two. Time. All right. 4 weeks. There you go.
How many of these do you sell a week?
Plenty.
20?
I don't know how many exactly.
Guess 20?
Could be. I don't know.
There's your new baby brother. I have so many of these.
Yeah.
They all wore out. I have so many of them. Going way, way back to the Canon the Canon 8mm. It was
There you
this
go.
big.
You sign your name in the box.
Why do you sign your name? Why don't you put in your... Didn't you make this a debit?
Credit. Goes through as credit. We don't do debit. It's only credit.
You
So
know
you're
something?
just signing for the purchase.
Okay. I don't like your policies.
No?
No, I don't. I don't like that. And Walmart's much easier to get along with. And why don't you do debit?
We don't have debit machines. We don't have machines to put in your
Okay, now what's the total on that?
$323.99.
No, it isn't. Oh, what's that? The tax? No,
Yeah.
this is $279 when I came up here.
It was $299.99.
No, it was $279. I called over the phone.
No, it's $299.
No, no. Tell
What do
me
you mean
why
you
it's
called over?
$299. I called on the phone. It's $279. For days I called.
It's $299. It says $299 on the
Got to
side.
see a manager right now.
Okay. Bill. You want to come talk to the lady up? She insists that the camera's supposed to be $279, although everything says $299.
Lisa, you don't have an HC21 anymore, do you?
No, it's been discontinued. We only have
Yeah,
the
and so you had this HC26.
Yep.
And I called up 5 times to see how much it was.
When did you call?
$279.
Last week it might have been $279.
Yeah, I did
Could've
call
been
this
last
week and I called last week.
But as of now, it's $299.
I got to have an explanation for that. Sorry to hold you folks up.
$299.
Hi, manager. Let's you and I go talk, and we won't hold up.
Okay,
folks.
sure.
See ya. Take care. Thank you, Felicia.
How'd you do?
I got it, but it's $20 over what they said it was.
Okay.
How are you today?
Good.
This is my friend Mary.
How you doing?
My poor HC21 wore out,
Okay.
and so I had to replace it with. They don't make this anymore, and so I had to replace it with HC26. Now I called this week. It was $279. I called the week before. It was $279. I called the week before. It was $279.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like this going up $20.
Okay. Prices do unfortunately change. I mean, prices go up and down.
Give me a justification for that.
The justification for prices going up and down, we run sales. The regular price is $299. If we have it on sale, it could go down to $279. It could even potentially go lower than $279.
Oh, that's nice.
So what we do to protect our consumers is if it goes lower within 30 days, we'll honor the price. So within 30 days, if you find it here cheaper, or even one of our competitors, whether it be Best Buy or Sears, we'll actually adjust it to their price as well.
Well, I got it on a recorder at home that you said $279.
Right, if that was last week's price, but we run the sale price. When did you call?
Oh, along Monday.
Monday?
Remember, I spent a half hour with Sony, and then I called up Circuit City, and it was Monday, and it was $279.
Yep.
I said, that's our choice. We'll go with that instead of going to Sony.
Yeah, that's right.
Fortunately, if it's tagged at $299, it's $299. I mean, I don't know who you spoke with.
Okay, what's your...
$279.
Oh, I spoke to your department.
Okay.
What's your name, manager?
My name is Bill.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
So, I mean, you are protected for the next 30 days. If it goes lower, we'll honor that price.
You're not going to...
But I can't adjust it now if the price is tagged, because it's tagged at $299.
But it was tagged at $279 Monday when I called. Okay.
I don't know what to say about that.
I do. I'll say it on TV. You heard it, folks. $279 gone to $299.
Right. Sale prices do certainly change, ma'am. That is correct.
Bill, you want to go on record as that?
Nope.
Okay,
and if you put me on television, then, you know, unfortunately, that you can't do that legally, so I'll have legal
wait, let me just quote the law for you on New York State.
What's that?
I'll quote the law for you for New York State.
All right.
Listen to the law. The law
I'm really not going to argue
the law
about it.
is any conversation can be taped as long as one person knows it's being taped. I know it's being taped, and you know it's being taped.
I don't know it's being taped.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't agree with what's being taped.
You don't have to know. Only one person has to know.
If you put it on the air, I'm going to unfortunately have to contact my legal department.
You go right ahead, and I'll fight that legal paper way up to the Supreme Court.
She doesn't do that because we've done this before, and it's a losing battle.
Oh, it isn't either.
Okay.
You don't know the law in the state of New York.
Right. Sale prices do change.
It was on sale Monday.
And we never guaranteed that price.
You should have told me that. You should have told me that on the phone.
We do guarantee it for 30 days after purchase. So if it goes low, we're certainly on that. Absolutely. We'd be happy to do that.
Nope. Nope. That's your policy. You can quote all the policies that you want. Consumers don't like it. Take care, and chat with Glendora is on 53 TV stations. I'll see you later.
Okay, you have a great holiday.
Also on the internet, on YouTube, and also on the chatwithglendora.com. Bye, Bill. Thank you, Felicia. I don't like Circuit City. Boo on Circuit City.
Oh, you already, okay, you're all set.
Thank you. Let's see if I got everything. Yep. I got my camcorder and I got my briefcase. Did you get what you wanted?
It was a Magnavox, and Tom doesn't like Magnavox, so I think he'll look elsewhere and then come back and look at this. I wrote down all this.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Circuit City has a bad policy to consumers, and I think they always have. If you bring something back that you don't like to Walmart's, that's it. No questions asked.
Wait a minute.
But you take something back to Circuit City,
Thank you.
and they'll take $10 off of your return price.
Oh, that's not nice.
Well, they aren't nice. And I guess I made my point very well, folks. When is this? This is Saturday, December the 16th, between 10:30 and 11 And it's always suspicious when people don't want to be videotaped because they're covering up something bad. Right here?
Not quite.
Isn't that quite like it?
No.
It's over here, honey.
This way.
Yep. That's what the football coach says that a football fan is. He screams from the bleachers that you missed a call on the interior line, and then he gets out in the parking lot and he can't find his car. Did you like what you saw?
Yeah, there was a nice little one with a DVD player underneath it. And then the TV itself was not too big. Now, if I went to a TV by itself and a DVD player, the TV's got huge, you know, too deep. You need a lot more room, and she doesn't have a lot of table room. So the one that's all together might be better, even though it's all in one unit. Let's see if there's something other than Magnavox that does the same thing.
Okay.
Because they had to get this.
This is Fuller Road. This is Albany, New York. I don't see anything there but an embankment. Is that where that man is going, up over that bank? Embankment?
Oh.
So I just rehearsed. I do believe that is an empty, ill-advised threat about hearing from the legal department, and that it's a losing battle. If it's a losing battle, that's because they didn't have a pro se handle it. Instead, they had a lawyer do it, who always sells out and gets the judge to sell out. But it's a good case of free speech, and that means it can go to the Supreme Court of the United States. What's the population of Albany these days? Albany used to be, I think it used to be about 130,000 when I was up here in 1955 to 1962. So I think that Circuit City is avaricious. And inquisitive. And grasping and greedy. You're a great creator, God. What is that? That's a new vegetable.
20 cents a pound.
Woohoo! Darn it, I just got 9 of them. What is this, Mary? A pear?
Yeah, Asian pear.
Oh! I'm all filled up with fruit. Look at, is this cactus, honey? What is this?
Prickly pear.
Is that a cactus? Yeah, that's a cactus.
Prickly pear.
I ate the skin on the, mango. I thought the skin was good. Yeah, it's tough. There's a great creation. Filberts, I love them. Oh, I love them. Walnuts, apples, oranges. So we got ripped off for $20. Aren't you beautiful? We got ripped off for $20. $3.29 for cantaloupes.
These are nice.
Yes.
Oh, I got
Almost as nice as Dorothy's.
Yeah, I know. I got company. I better get 3.
Right here.
Oh, there's no more on the thing. If you want any vegetables or anything, I
Honey,
can
you
get-
know, I just filled up at
Here.
Save a Lot.
Okay.
I'll be eating nothing but vegetables.
Good for you.
Fresh fruit. Here, let me take. What you gonna make with that?
Probably just plain zucchini. Laura loves zucchini. Elizabeth hates it.
I can eat it raw. I can't see cooking it. It's just nothing.
Oh yeah, then I jubilee it and sometimes I put it right in my salad.
Oh.
For 59 cents. It's gonna get some of these.
You're nice and thin. Are you a vegetarian?
No, I just don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. They charge you $5.
Jessica. That's Love. Oh, you must eat one a week. Fresh punch.
Ouch!
It's very beautiful.
It's eating place too. I remember that.
It is? Laura told me that.
So that's why I got so
Wait a second. Wait a second. How much do you need?
No, I really don't have close to enough. I thought I had more. I'm just gonna run over to school.
Well, I'll give you some.
Yeah, that's
And you can
alright.
pass it on. How much do you need? 10?
I really only have like $5 on me. So I need to go back and get like $20.
Okay. There you go.
I really don't. I shouldn't take your money.
It's not my money, it's God's money.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Take care of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sure, I'm sure.
She's sure.
Sure?
I know she's sure.
You're sure she's there.
Got it.
Yeah. buying you vegetables and fruit. It's really nice to do.
It's a very nice thing to do. Okay, so let's see. We got 23.30.
He has 2 of those.
This will take about.
You're welcome.
See, there still are nice people in this world. That's right. I brought one right here.
You have a nice store. You have a nice store.
We try. We notice it's a family business. Right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So when did it started? I can't read it from here.
Over 40 years ago, the father started the business.
And the sons keep it.
Come out of that cart.
Yeah, the 20-cent cart.
Okay.
That's terrific. I want to see. How much is that? 20 cents?
A pound.
How
20
many?
cents a pound.
How many? How much
It
is
came
it?
to 89 cents.
Banana bread. Here we come. I've got guests coming. I'm getting desperate.
Who's coming?
Oh my! Everybody's coming home.
Oh, you mean Monica?
Yeah, and Laura,
And then Laura's,
boyfriend,
and
and
then,
then Monica's guest from Chile. I don't know what he eats.
yeah? And the dog.
Yeah.
So that's what this is all for. Well, I
Yeah.
guess we're all taken care of then.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mary. And another thing about Circuit City, they don't have debit. They just have credit. Oh, that's bad. I don't like a credit card. Only a debit card. They got it way up to $325. Mary? They got that way up to $327.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay, I just need you to sign that.
Hello. Would you like a wagon? Okay. Yeah, it's only $1.98 today. Yeah. You take care. My new Sony camcorder. Thank you. Stay right here with me.
Okay.
Stay right there.
There's a lot of different nationalities come here.
Of New York at Albany. State University of New York at Albany. What part of Albany is this? Is it actually in the city limits? No. And there's a meteorology center belonging to the State University of New York at Albany. And I should have got you a picture for that. But I got you good pictures of apples and oranges. Mixed, aerosol and blue. And some sunshine. I think that's the first sunshine this week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we had any other sunshine. One day we had 20 minutes. You like to go for a ride, don't you, folks? It's a very popular feature. Oh, Master, let me walk with thee in dearer closer company, in work that keeps faith sweet and strong, in trust that triumphs over wrong. Thank you, Franklin, for giving that boy $20. He didn't want to take it. He resisted about 10 times. But the trick is, he'll pass it on to somebody else someday. Maybe he'll become a vegetarian someday and a vegan. I believe we're leaving Albany County. Did we go over a bridge?
Not yet. You gotta wait.
But we did come over a bridge when we came up?
Yeah, we have to go a ways to do that.
Oh, that's over the Hudson River.
Yeah, you gotta wait for a while.
About 12 miles. What's that sign say?
Route 5.
This is the Federal Route 90, which goes from Boston to where? Detroit?
No, keeps going. Probably out to Nebraska.
Remember this, folks, that kindness beats cruelty every time. What's that sign say?
Corporate Woods Road.
I didn't get you a picture of the skyline. It's pretty impressive. This is the capital of the state of New York for you people out in Portland, Oregon. We just renewed your program out there for 7 p.m. Sundays. That's the old Jack Benny TV time. And I think it was a radio time, too. What's that one say? Loudonville. There's a famous college in Loudonville. Catholic college. What is it?
Is that the Siena?
Siena.
St. Rose?
Siena.
Yeah, Siena's there.
What's all that? I-90 meaning what?
Everything.
Woo. What did it say, 90 and what?
There's a lot of roads there. And we'll be going across the river now and
Boston. We just crossed a big road. What was that?
now we're going to, that's 787.
787 goes around Albany?
Yep, there's the river.
Oh, there's the great Hudson River. Did it used to be polluted? Robert Kennedy Jr. was a great reformer on cleaning up the Hudson River. I videotaped him at the Rye Country Day School, and that was the same time I saw Barbara Bush and George Bush. When? Oh, 1997 or so. She's such a nice mother. I don't know how she could have such a bad son. The aerosol is winning. Isn't that ugly? Now that's poison. White, dirty poison. And Carnicom is so depressed by it. He says we're going to lose our planet. His research on it's very good. I believe we're going east. What's that say? East Greenbush. I do not like Circuit City. Here's my little vegetarian kitty. She's eating her fried chick. Soybean meat product. Meatless product. Now one more thing about, it's 12:30 and I'm so grateful to be home, and the miserable aerosol beat out the sun. And it's cold. It started out where it could have been warm, sunny, and friendly, and now it's cold and dreary and damp. We are thankful though for this day. Another thing about Circuit City, what are the three main points? One, with them the customer is always wrong. Two, big point, avaricious, greedy, acquisitive, grasping. That's you, Circuit City. Now the way to really handle this, folks, is Bill has a supervisor and a store manager, so you go to him first of all, maybe last of all. But you call library information and you say to the librarian, who is the chief executive officer, name, address, and telephone number of Circuit City. Then you call up the secretary of the CEO, or you try to get to the CEO, or you put up a protest of not getting to the CEO, and you tell them what you think. And you tell them that you're going to impart this to your 53 television stations and your 2 internets. Okay. Now, my neighbor is helping people murder deer. Going into the deer's place where they're all together, and then shoo them away and scare them away and frighten them and torment them and terrorize them and spread them out and then go out and shoot them. Is this a fair fight? My dear neighbor, and you 2 hunters who showed up and parked in their driveway, how would you like it if somebody came into your home and started shooting down your family for no reason at all, and you did no wrong. Even if you did wrong, you wouldn't deserve it. So I do not stand by my neighbor on this murdering of deer, and I say again my prayer: protect the animals, protect the animals, protect the animals, and do something to those people to make them never want to murder again. And my neighbor did not stick by me with Circuit City. She took Circuit City's side. Now, fasted until noon. I'm still on St. Philip's fast. And here's the lunch I packed my neighbor and myself. And my neighbor didn't have time to eat it, so I will. It's cereal bar, brown sugar, and it's peanut butter, excuse me. Fresh orange juice, fresh grapes, soda fountain glasses for our orange juice, and this is the nut fruit shake, greatest shake there is. 3 bananas, half a can of pineapple juice, half a cup of cashews, and half a cup of oatmeal, all blended together in a blender, and it makes 3 of these. And peanut butter on wassa bread. Oh, good, fiber rye. That sounds good. And what is this? Oh, a nice bottle of fresh water. The best drink there is. And over here, I've forgotten about postum. What does postum taste like, and what is it made out of? Cereal? So we're going to try hot postum. And how is my vegetarian kitty doing? She's on top of yesterday's work, 18.5 hours. 80 TV shows. 5 stacks of 5 tapes each is 25 tapes. And 4 programs on each tape. That's 100 shows. And it took 18.5 hours to do it. We're just about to run out of this tape, but let us sing joy. Those were the 3 bad things that happened. One good thing happened is that we gave the boy, the college student in the store, we gave him $20 so he could take home his groceries. And what's the second good thing that happened? We got a new Sony mini DV. Oh boy. We won't be able though to open it and inaugurate it until we finish making 8 dubs of each of those shows over there. 8 dubs. 15 editions times 8 dubs. It's 120 shows we're going to have to make. Poor VCRs and monitor. You're going to work so hard. But at noon, we rang the bell. God and I are partners. Another bad thing about Circuit City is that they will not take a debit card. That's stupid in today's world. They made it a credit card. That's no good. Another thing is that I would not give them my telephone number, and I got a threat from that if there's anything wrong with the camera, then they don't own up to it because I didn't give them my telephone number. Why should I give them my telephone number, which reveals all other information about you? A telephone number you think is innocent enough? No, it isn't. From that they can get a whole lot. So that's free speech and invasion of privacy. Boo on Circuit City. I do not like Circuit City. Oh, a third nice thing that happened today was when the boy says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" You know, give him $20 to pay for his groceries. Mary said, I know she wants to do it. I know her. And the checkout clerk says there are still some nice people in the world. Wouldn't you, folks? Think of how great you can be. Wouldn't you like to reach your full potential? Instead of limping around here at 10%? Just keep making your retreat each day and listening to God, and you will be. Just keep going and spending your time alone with God the first thing every morning. This promises that you will be. It is guaranteed. And out of the retreat, when you're moving around, using the body more than the mind, count pure thoughts. Are you up to 75 pure thoughts an hour? 5 hours a day? Easily. Easily. And every 15 minutes rejoice about something. Well, this ends it. For 3 weeks, we've got 20 half-hour programs to put the titles on. Well, that will take 20 hours. And usually when I start it, I stay up all night with it. Oh, your hymn. Blessed assurance, all is at rest. I am my Savior, are happy and blessed. Waiting and watching, looking above, filled with His goodness, lost in His love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Stray Kitty, 2 p.m., Saturday, December 16. She ate the vegetarian food. Oh, she doesn't look so thin now. I put .com in the bathroom, so .com wouldn't scare her away. Pretty kitty. Another drop-off because she's pregnant? What a sweet face. She liked her food. Ear mites. Sweet kitty. You got dropped off because you're pregnant, right? She ate all vegetarian food. She doesn't run away. She's got a nice shelter out there that Mary Kilser built her. Now the other kitty looked like this kitty, but the other kitty was black. It is not the same kitty. You want more food, kitty? Don't be afraid. Glennie will take care of you. Gotta get her some water. Don't run away, kitty. I want you to come in the house where it's warm. You have a nice soft blanket to sleep on. That's the second dish of vegetarian food she's eaten. That's nice, kitty. You just stay around here, okay? And there's a nice house of straw. A lovely house, all straw inside and all straw around the outside, right under that tree, kitty. Yeah, a lovely shelter for you. Oh, and I put out water for her. This is stray kitty number 7. I keep .com away from her. Pretty face. Very pretty face. She's female. Go into your nice house under the cedar tree. Okay, it's about 2:15 p.m. Andrew Hersman called me and he says that Canon makes a camcorder that will take a signal from a VCR. Now, if I understood this correctly, folks, that means I can videotape on my Sony with the Easy Cam and the beautiful Carl Zeiss lens that gives such beautiful color and the digital, and take the signal from the Sony and put it into the VCRs, and take the signal out of a VCR and put it into the titling machine, and put the titling machine signal back into the VCRs, down to 9 VCRs to make 8 dubs at the same time, and then take the signal out of the VCR simultaneously and put it into the Canon, and then I'll have the titles on mini DV. The problem is that, and you can only do mini DV to a computer. You can't do an analog to a computer, that is a VHS. So it has to be a mini DV. So maybe that will work. Tremendous progress with stray kitty number 7, right? Look at this. Approximately 24 hours. And after 10 times opening the door and waiting for her, she finally came in last night, and it was 30 degrees. And she's a well-pampered cat, or who was a well-pampered cat, and the first thing she did, I went back to bed at 4:30. I got her in 4:30 a.m. And I went back to bed, and within 2 minutes, she was on my stomach. .com was in the bathroom.
Email details tray is empty. These are the charities, wildlife.
I never seen a cat sleep that way. Do you think she's a girl cat or a boy cat? And is she a girl cat? Is she expecting babies? She's loquacious. She talks a lot. What do you say, .com? .com, you're very good about her, sharing your house with her. Yeah, your palace. What's going on here? This is the 9th edition out of 17. What's that mean? 17 half hours. A chat with Glendora piled up this month, and then there's about 3 or 4 editions in there yet to videotape.
MCI residential, that's the best deal I know for telephone.
What will we do? Thank you, Walter Sands. We picked up these tapes from Yorktown. It's an exciting life. There's so many blessings. There's just never ask for anything more. Who could ask for anything more? There's a new Sony Mini DV camcorder, $325.
As often as you want, and it's still a flat rate.
These are 30-minute tapes. What's his name?
Meldrum Reformed Church.
Great Neck. They want only half-hour tapes, and that's discrimination, but we'll let them get by with it. So we cater to them. And we're putting openings on all the tapes to cater to New Haven, because they want a countdown. You know,
for helping kitty cats and
there's just no need of that. Just put the tape on and cable cast it as it is.
$4.
And we have lots and lots of chaos behind. And what happens when you cross a owl with a goat? What do you get? A hootenanny. And Linda Becker, she got that one. And we're waiting. We put in 2 emergency calls for food for the cats. So we'll see how. They better get here by the middle of the afternoon at least, or we'll have to ask another neighbor. That's the Episcopalian Church in Hudson. It's beautiful. Ornate. Okay, let's continue with 1 to 5, God first. What do you want to put down here? I'm counting blessings. On 1 to 5 here. On December 17th, Sunday. I'm going to put down you. TV audience. Rescued a cat. Susan rather, kitty cat down in Peekskill. Rescues 3 or 4 cats a day, 20 a week. And I think I'm something because I rescued 1. Oh, 2, counting.com. What do we want down here? Temperature 40 degrees. Garage full of VHS tapes returned by TV stations. Thank you, TV stations. Don't ask for it, Glendora. Don't ask for any more. Yeah, but this is for the sake of the sun. You know, no aerosol. Sun, beautiful sun. Covered by aerosol. Well, folks, there turned out to be another run. The 16th edition. I wanted to finish Carnicom.
Environmental modifications, electromagnetic
and
energy, and military operations.
That's a lot of dubs. How many is it, folks? What is 16 times 8? $128, and 8 more here. There's 136 dubs. Plus these quads. There's 4 programs on each, and there's 5, 10, 15, 20 quads. So that's 80. What's 136 and 80? 246? We did 246 shows. Dubs yesterday and today.
Should a democratic people cede to its government the full responsibility of determining when
plus we rescued a cat.
Subjects are necessary to protect the nation's security.
I found an old tape here, came in from Harrison. I'm kind of suspicious of it because it's Judy and David way back in the summer of 2005.
It is a fact, however unpleasant.
So I'm keeping it out and I'll give it to them.
That biological components have been repeatedly identified in a series of atmospheric chemicals over a period of several years.
No sun all day.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has refused to identify.
I don't think we had any sun all week again, did we?
To contain biologicals of the same form. These components appear to involve the use of desiccation, freeze drying, and aerosol distribution.
December 17th. It's done. How long is it from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.? 9 hours? So 9 hours, 40 minutes. You want to see all of the machines turned off? Well, the machines want to see it turned off. They've had enough. 3 whole days of this, so let's turn off this switch. There goes those 5, 6 VCRs. And let's do this one. And then let's lie down. And there's the output. I get 146. How many do you get? 8 times 16. Plus the quads. There's 80 of those. $146 and 80. 246, isn't it? Would that be 246 shows? 16 editions, 8 copies of each, plus the 20 quads. And what do you get when you cross an owl with a goat? You are right, a hootenanny. And that's what we saw all day long, God commanding light. These were all electromagnetic waves to shine out of darkness. December 17th. Look who's on top of the 210 TV programs. The stray kitty didn't come back. I guess she didn't like us. That's a sure bet, folks. A bag and a cat. I went to the Calvary Assembly of God Church tonight, and they fed 65 people. It's a free supper every Monday night, and it was started by Kathy Judiski. And I have seen it develop from 25 people to about 65 people. Whee! She does it so fast I couldn't follow it, folks. What do you call what do you call? Yeah, what do you get? What do you get when you cross an owl with a goat? A hootenanny. And here's your pure thought for the day from Luke 2. And the glory of the Lord shone around them. Folks, the glory of the Lord shines around you. Take it in. Think about it. Notice it. Keep it in the front of your mind. Here's the cat I rescued. We named him Sebastian. Johann Sebastian Bach. I think he's a boy. He's a very nice kitty. He's a people cat. He likes people. .com doesn't seem to mind him. He doesn't pay any attention to .com. Sebastian. He's stray kitty number 7. This one I succeeded in rescuing. Over there on the couch, you see 2 shows going to LTV, to Patrice Jacobson, who is a very fine person. The next 2 are going to Riverhead, to Bob Clement, who is a favorite of mine. The next 2 are going to Hauppauge. They're bad. They violated first come and first serve. There's nothing to sneeze at, Sebastian. And the next 2 are going to Nassau, Diane Bennett, an old acquaintance since 1993. 13 years. The next 2 are going to Great Neck, to Shirley Bruno and Sandy and Grace and Ferguson. And the next 2 are going to Yonkers. The next 1 is going to Yorktown, to Walter Sands, who likes our jokes. And the next one is going to Peekskill. The last one's going to Peekskill. I don't know. I don't know where that one's going. And then a 3rd show is going to those people. So I'll put that pile over onto that pile. And it's December 18, the 3rd week of December, the 2nd to last week of this wonderful year, 2006. Where's your pure thought? Where is it? Right up here. Pure thought. Because of our sin, we were separated from our holy God. Oh, that's terrible. Because God has all the power and all the say and all the sway. Oh, so get rid of our sin. Whatever we've done wrong, get down on your knees and say, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I wished I hadn't done it. I want to make up for it. What's the longest word in the English language? Smiles. Between the first letter and the last letter is a mile. That's it. Something indigenous in a cat. Eat, wash, and sleep. Vegetarian dinner on December 19th, Tuesday. Parmesan. No, it is no Parmesan. No, no cheese, no animal products. Eggplant, sautéed in Italian breadcrumbs, just in water, no egg. Green beans. And now we'll put the gravy on it. This is what Italians call gravy and what we call tomato sauce. No animal products, no murdering, terrorizing, sludging, sledgehammering, blood all over the floor, animal violence, nothing like that. No murdering of animals. December 19th, Tuesday, the first 10 are wrapped. What's that mean is the first 10 TV stations are given 3 programs each. There's the second tent over there being worked on. And under the bed is Sebastian cat. And where is the fluffy cat? And this is 2 Super VHSs for New Haven TV and Brooklyn TV. I wish they wouldn't do that. Then there's no need of it. It doesn't gain a thing. And these are to be assigned and wrapped. The 1980 started right up. I did what Dennis told me to do. He says you disconnect the terminals and then the battery doesn't run down. And surely enough, it started up after a week without being charged by the little Black & Decker charger. So both cars are running perfectly. Ed was trying to impress his new girlfriend. She says, "What did your father do?" And Ed says he's an exporter. And Ed's buddy set her straight. He said, "Yep, he used to work for Amtrak." We had a few minutes of sunshine today, but that's it. Last week was without sunshine, just about.
It seems that the crafty powers that control the great land
And this week so far, no sunshine.
are about to choke us into submission.
But
The United States Incorporated declared
great
bankruptcy.
tidings.
In 1933, President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the author of American
Great joy.
declared
This is the season of
6072, 6102, 6111, and
great tidings,
200.
good tidings of great joy. Folks, this is what you call a sunrise. And it's probably the only sun you're going to see all day because of these miserable aerosol poison clouds. Miserable aerosol poison clouds out there to get you. And that's the way it's been all week. And this is Wednesday. It might be the winter solstice, or maybe tomorrow's the winter solstice. And now, that's as far south as the sun is going to rise in the east. And then it's going to rise farther and farther north until we have the longest day of the year, the vernal equinox. And it rose at 7:37. Folks, we've wrapped 35 tapes. This is the first 10, 1 to 10. And each package has 3 shows in it. So it'll take care of 3 weeks. Christmas week, New Year's week, and the second week in January. And that's 11 to 20. That one, I guess. And this one's 21 to 30. This one's 31 to 35. And here is what is left. The postage is heavy on that. Each one is $2.07. Some are more, but none is less. This is what is left to be wrapped. And I think there's about 8 TV stations left. 3 times 8 is 24. And the pure thoughts come from Luke 2. The Christmas story. See this thing that has come to pass. Lord has made known to us. Now that also applies to your happiness. What has come to pass is the first thing in the morning. Spend your alone time with God. They made widely known. That's good, because you're going to be happy, and then you're going to show others how they can be happy. And that's what all of these videotapes are about. Your happiness. Those are the last 2 lists of TV stations over there. And they pondered them in their hearts. What you should ponder in your heart, your alone time with God every morning, and rejoice about something every 15 minutes, and have pure thoughts in between, and these are the pure thoughts. Glorifying and praising God. Well, that's natural. How can you help but do that? All the things that they had heard and seen. And here's the meditation on it. And the devotional I use, there are many, many devotionals, and they are all good. This is a very popular one, Our Daily Bread. Give them this day our daily bread. I do. Every day I give them their daily bread. The animals. I'm taking up painting professionally. Oh, really? His friend said, who hadn't seen him for a long time. Have you sold anything? Yes. My car, my TV set, and my watch. The ship's steward trying to console the worried passengers as they were going over rough seas. Keep in mind, dear folks, passengers, we are only 2 miles from land. Straight down. 31 to 40. Almost. We got 31 to 38 there. Are you proud of us, folks? That we try to get the word out? That we work so hard and we don't get paid for it? Are you proud of us? Well, I think it's makes us jubilant. So that's what's done. And this is what is left. That's gone down considerably. And all the time, what is our pure thought? Glorifying, praising, and glorifying God. Yeah. And we got sunshine today. So far, it's a haze and there's some aerosol, but there are shadows, meaning there is sunshine. Sunshine coming through the window. Glorifying and praising God for all this. This is the Christmas story. Praising and glorifying God for all the things that they had heard and seen. That's Luke 2. The little old lady's down on the platform at Grand Central Station. And she hears the conductor say, "This train goes to Buffalo in 10 minutes. And she said, "Marvelous! Last time it took 8 hours." This is the last one being wrapped, folks. And my neighbor's going to take me to the Valencia post office and the laundromat. And we're going to post 43 packages. Maybe it's 44 or 45. And this is all, and each one, by the way, costs $2.07, and some of them will cost up to $3. And this is all that is left. That's a pretty close, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just 9 overruns. This is Bruce Bergman. Bruce Bergman's blue Corvette. What is it? Oh, don't tell me. See if I can remember. Metallic, blue. What is it, Bruce? Metallic. Tell me, Bruce. What is it? Metallic.
Oh, I forgot. I think it's laser blue metallic, something like that.
Yeah. Well, it looks lovely. Oh, it's beautiful. This is a new kitty I rescued. His name is Sebastian, from John Sebastian Bach. Yeah. Have you made up your mind if you want to come in? This is the cat I'm in the process of rescuing. We named him Sebastian after Jean Sebastian Bach. This is the winter solstice, December the 21st, 2006, Anno Domini. And wouldn't you know, we're not going to see it because of the aerosol, the clouds. And this is the very, very thing, folks, that I'm sending to Washington, D.C. Carnicom is telling what's being happened. Our atmosphere is being controlled. Therefore, our life is being controlled. These jets exude this poison in the sky.
By the Department of Defense on human subjects without their informed consent.
Experimentation on human subjects without their consent. That's you, folks. This is how bad it has become.
As unwitting human subjects for open-air germ warfare testing conducted in the public domain by officials of our own government. Furthermore, he poses a critical question. Should a democratic people cede to its government the full responsibility of determining when secret tests on unwitting subjects are necessary to protect the nation's security? It appears that this key issue was never truly addressed, and that almost 30 years later, this responsibility...
Carnicom.com, www.carnicom.com. Poison is being put into your sky.
The consideration may be that biological components have been repeatedly identified in a series of tests of atmospheric samples over a period of several years. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has refused to identify physical material that has been demonstrated to contain biologicals of the same form. These components appear to involve the use of desiccation, freeze-drying, and aerosol distribution methods, exactly the same methods itemized within the private contractor listing of the Senate hearings. Evidence further indicates that extremely advanced biotechnical methods are likely to be a part of the development and delivery process. To date, no professional or public medical professionals have attempted to duplicate the test methods and results, and the evidence continues to be provided only through independent citizen activism.
Carnicom exposes, the EPA covers up, and Glendora sues.
There is currently no prospect of government hearings on the aerosol issue, and the reality of the evidence continues to be denied by public officials. And lastly, although more conceptual in nature than our earlier discussion on environmental modification, electromagnetic, military, and biological aspects of the aerosol issue, it is not unreasonable to consider interactions with the Earth as a whole. It is not impossible that there may be connections between the energy levels of this altered plasma of the Earth and geophysical processes, including Earth chambers. There has been increased attention in recent months
Carnicom.com.
organizations, mainstream media, and the Defense Department itself on dramatic Earth.
This one is going to Washington, D.C. and Danbury, Connecticut.
These discussions center on major climatic change and geophysical field changes, such as the magnetic field. Under disclosure is the likelihood that these changes occur much more rapidly now altered atmosphere.
Jets and poison, clouds that rob us of our blue sky. Carnicom exposes it, the EPA covers up, and Glendora sues. Do you know what you're looking at, folks? You're looking at a brand new Sony Mini DV. The next model up from this model that we've been with for, I think, February 2005. Could that be? Maybe. And you wouldn't think that this, the one I'm holding in my hand and the one that you know, is a Sony Mini DV camcorder. I have to turn it upside down to get his numbers. Just a second. DCR HC21. And this is a H26. And this H21 was such a good camera. I never saw how anybody could improve upon it, and yet they have. They've added new things. They don't want the door to load the cassette. They don't want it on the bottom anymore, the way they did the HC21. We'll call them junior and senior, okay? I'm holding senior, and you're looking at junior. They want it to open from the side. And this one, the other one, opens from the bottom. So they changed that. But they did something, and by the way, it says push here. He inserts, he ejects, and he threads himself. Isn't that terrific? Isn't that terrific? However, they took away the built-in lens cap. That is too bad. Now we've got a dangling lens cap. That is just too bad. And it's so much better for the lens. These are the very expensive, elegant Carl Zeiss lens. And it's much better for the lens to have an automatic lens cap. Look, let me show it to you. I'm going on the HC21, which has the automatic lens cap. Watch. See? And he's still recording. Isn't that great? And it's a little button on the side. So that's unfortunate. They moved the DC input from underneath the battery to the right side of the battery. Let me turn him on for you. I'll open his LCD screen. See, what went bad on this HC21 is I wore out the LCD screen. You know, videotaping so much and then playing back to get it onto the VCRs for the TV stations. Can you see it? You want to set the clock. 2006 is right, so you push this one to put in the January, and so you back it up to December. Can you see all this? And then you go over to the date and back it up to the 21st. This is the winter solstice, the great winter solstice. The sun stands still, and then in a couple of days when the sun rises in the east to the farthest north, then it starts rising farther and farther and farther south, so that the days get longer and longer and longer. Let's back it up. Five, 26, 24, 23, 22, there it is, the winter solstice. Now get the time in. It's 12 a.m. Let's go back. 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m. And now for the minutes. Let's go backwards because it's 2 o'clock. We'll go backwards to 1:55. 7, 6, 5, and he's set. Now how do you go and videotape? I guess you just videotape. We're videotaping black. That's okay. And the turn on and turn off is a little bit easier. And now we'll charge his battery, his brand new battery. See the little yellow light come on? There it is. See that light right there, charging the battery. And we'll close his LCD. I'm going to use only my fingernails, never the tip of my finger because of the residue on your fingers. There he is, $325 at Circuit City. And you know how mad I am, or excuse me, how angry I am at Circuit City. But I'm so happy with the camcorder, I may forget the $20. I may not call the library information and find out who the chief executive officer is of Circuit City, and may not twist his arm to get back that $20, because they told me it was $279 when I went up, and when I got there it was $299. And a very bad person who worked for Circuit City, so-called manager, did an atrocious job of assuaging a customer's feelings. He's got to learn. He's so young and he doesn't know that the customer is always right. Right or wrong, the customer is always right. Learn that. That's what the owner of the store told the employee. The owner of the store says, I saw you arguing with a customer. And I want you to understand that the policy of this store strictly is the customer is always right. Now, do you understand that? And the employee said, yes, sir. And the owner says, what were you arguing about? And the employee said, he said you were an idiot. So I'm so pleased with this new Sony Mini DV Cam HC26 Junior that I may not fetch that $20 out of principle. Not that $20 is anything these days. I give out $20 bills all over the place. Did I tell you about the college student? He's going to State University of New York at Albany, and when we came out of Circuit City, we went to the all-vegetable fruit store, and he bought all kinds of things, and he came to cash out, and he didn't have the money. So he left the store, and I ran after him. I said, I'll pay it. He says, you sure you want to do this? And I said, yes. And I gave him the $20. And he said again, are you sure you want to do this? And Mary Kilser said, I know she wants to do this. I know her. And then you want to hear the top of the story? Okay. George McDermott was down in Maryland, and he'd run out of gas, and he was over at the side of the road, and he's been waiting for 2 hours and a half for his wife to come and give him money to get the gas, and it's nighttime. And this stranger comes along, and he looks at George McDermott's truck, which has the signs all over it. Crooked courts, dirty judges, broken down courts, see a chat with Glendora.com, see secretjustice.com. All of these big signs. And the man is looking at them all, and he walks around the truck. And he says, I think I'll sue George McDermott. And George McDermott told him that he was just there waiting for his wife to come to give him money. He ran out of gas. And he was waiting for his wife to come to give him the money for the gas. And the man took out $20. The same amount, folks, as in Albany. And gave George McDermott the $20 for gas. Isn't that something? You remember the $140 that I sent to Andrew Hersman? Out on a Friday, was in sometime in November. I sent out $140 to Andrew to help him. And in that day's mail, I opened it up, and here's $140 to Glendora from Kevin Williams in Nassau County. I'm waiting for you to think about it, folks. The exact amounts each time. And it's happened twice within 2 months. What is it? Romans 18:8 or 16:8? All things work for good for those who love God. So I didn't finish the story. Talking about yesterday, December 20th, Wednesday. It was 8 hours to videotape. That was over a period of 4 weeks. It was 16 hours to put the titles on the programs. It was 8 hours to make 8 dubs each of 16 editions. That's like 124 shows. And then it was 14 hours to wrap them all. And then Mary took me to the post office, the Ghent post office, and I invited her to lunch, and we were just ready to go when my friend Bruce Bergman shows up with his laser metallic blue Corvette. And I told Bruce that I had forgotten about our Wednesday appointment for lunch. So we put the two of them together, and all three of us went to lunch at the Whitestone, and I didn't take videotapes for you, and I should have. And we mailed 43 packages of Chat with Glendora to the TV stations. 3 shows in each package, 3 weeks worth. And today, I had to make a special edition for DC TV and a special edition for Danbury. And then I sent one for Greenbelt, Maryland, and sent the Sony DV Cam, which DC TV requires and Queens Public Access requires. Those got into the mailbox by 11 o'clock to be picked up by the carrier. And it's a good thing I didn't wait for this, because this was another 3 hours to find out which tapes had to be sent to Andrew Hersman to be put up onto YouTube. He can use only mini DV. He can't use an analog. That means he can't use a VHS. And in order to find out what was on the tapes, which ones to keep here, which was the new set of programs to be edited in a couple of weeks, and which was the set to be put up onto YouTube, I had to open the new Sony mini DV cam. That was Sebastian. I had to open it and learn how to work it insofar as to rewind and play, because the old Sony mini DV cam won't play and rewind because the touch screens are all worn out. So finally I got the tapes ready to send to Andrew Hersman to go up onto YouTube. This is programs 4,480, edition 1 through 4,499. No, excuse me, 4,495, edition 16. It sort of whirls your mind around, doesn't it? There's so much to keep track of. But it was jubilation, and I wanted to share it with you. The new Sony Mini DV DCR H26 camcorder. A great accomplishment of God mind to the human mind. You're a handsome boy. You're a very handsome boy. You're very affectionate. What's your history? What is your history? Where were you born? How long ago? Yeah. And how did you get here? What do you think, .com? You're a cute little kitty. Yeah.
Abide with me. Fast falls the evening tide. The darkness deepens. Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, Lord, abide with me.
Thank you. Sir, you have a great day.
You too. What do you get when you cross a goat with an owl? What do you get when you cross a goat with an owl?
I have no idea.
A hootenanny.
You know what?
What?
You make me laugh every time. Nanny. It comes from the heart.
Okay, but Donald Trump, I wish he were happy. He is not happy.
No, he never has been because he keeps marrying over and over. That's what I blame him about. Can't seem to find what he's looking for, and then he makes other people unhappy.
Yes, and I also pray for the people at $49.95. They are not happy either.
No, I'm glad they're not happy. I wish I could have paid them more.
I pray for them.
They did to me.
I pray for them to reach their oneness with God and their greatness. Not only, you know, I would like to see them happy, but also we need them on our side.
Yeah.
We need good people.
We need good people.
So I pray for their, well, what do you call it? I pray for their redemption. How's that?
Oh, all right.
You take care.
And will do.
The man who owned the store, he was talking to his employee. And he said, I saw you arguing with a customer. Did I tell you that? I did. Did I tell you the one about the man who was so well behaved? The woman asked him, why are you so well behaved?
No, I didn't know that.
And the man said, it was my father. When I was a boy, every time I was well behaved, he gave me a penny and he pat me on the head. By the time I was 18 years old, I had $20 and a flat head.
A little boy was somewhat puzzled by all the exchanging of gifts on Christmas morning, because he had been taught in Sunday school that it was the birthday of Jesus, the Savior. And finally, after a long period of silence, he asked Mommy, when are we going to give Jesus his present? I thought it was his birthday. Well, stop and think about that. Does anybody else stop and think about that? And what's the present that Jesus wants? You. Your happiness, your completeness, your wholeness. You. The perfect person.
He might have to go to one.
Oh, did you know that a neurotic builds castles in the air, and a psychotic lives in castles in the air, and a psychiatrist collects rent from both of them?
That's a good one. That one I like.
So what is the little kitten saying? He's saying, get off of the top of my head. And don't you ever let anybody corrupt that by calling it Halloween. It's All Saints Eve. November 1st is All Saints Day. I saw one dirty jet, send him to jail. I saw him coming in here, but I don't think he made much progress. Let's go see if we can see his aerosol. You know this aerosol, it's not a contrail, it's a chemtrail. This aerosol is dirty business. It's poison. Yeah. See? See, there's another one. Can you see them? See them? See that one coming in? And then you see that one that came in. You see that dirty stuff? It comes out of the jet. The nasty poison. And it spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads. And before long, the whole sky will be that dirty white, filled with poison, aerosol. Who is doing this, and what are they doing? And your government is no protection, and your government is probably behind it. Your government is lying and cheating